Hey guys, it's me, Lindsay, here with your weekly update. So I'm going to get right into things because there's a lot happening and a lot of details I need to communicate, especially about this upcoming weekend with the family worship service. And so, in an effort to keep these short, I'm just going to get right into it. So this weekend is our first family worship service where I'm really super excited to have just kids. Our kids are, I mean, the whole point is I want our kids and families to be worshiping together. I want our parents to have the opportunity to model for their kids how to worship. And also for some of our families, it may be our kids modeling for our parents how to worship. So I'm really super excited about this. Sitting in, Easter Sunday, I remember I was sitting in service and I saw one of our preteens sitting with his parents, and both his parents were sitting there worshiping. It was beautiful, and I saw the kid just sitting there, like he's just kind of standing there, like, and I saw him look at his mom, and then he kind of turned and looked at his dad, and then he started worshiping. And I think that was just a beautiful reminder from the Lord about just how we really need to give our families opportunities to engage in certain practices together. And so this family worship service is actually one of our first steps towards being able to accomplish that and to encourage our families to participate in this. So I'm really super excited about this weekend. But there's just a few logistical things that I just want to make sure everybody's aware of. So if the kids are preschool and younger, while the parents are more than welcome to have their kids in the worship service for them, everything is going to kind of be as normal. So preschool, you're going to start your classes, you're going to do your lessons. You'll have video worship. I made copies of our video worship DVD for you guys. So everything's just going to happen in class. Don't wait for kids to arrive in case they're sitting with their parents. I know that's a little disruptive, but just go ahead and get started on your normal timeline. I don't want to hold anything up, but just be aware that kids may be joining you later, especially if the classroom feels a little light at the beginning. But elementary and up, so elementary first service and elementary and epic second service, the kids will be sitting with their parents during worship. What we're asking families to do, and I'm going to send out an email later today or tomorrow, just reminding them what they're going to do is they're going to check their kids in on their kiosk, get their little name tag, and then I'm actually going to have the clipboards that they actually physically sign in, actually in the lobby. And the reason why it just helps save parents time from having to walk all the way back through the hallway, sign their kids in, and then all navigate their ways all the way back. So honestly, teachers, if some of you guys can arrive like early, or well, I guess theoretically we should all be there. If somebody's willing to hang out in the lobby for a few minutes with your clipboard, so parents can find you and sign in their kids real quick, even if you wait by like the entry doors to the lobby, or like into the sanctuary, so from the main lobby into the sanctuary, if you guys could kind of hang out there with your KidVenture shirts on, to kind of identify yourselves, that would be super helpful to let our families know, hey, go ahead and sign your kid in on the clipboard here. So that way, then once they do worship and Corey releases everybody, like at the end, basically we're going to have parents escort their kids out back to the main lobby area. But this way you can just kind of go through, okay, I've got, writer, whatever, check, check, check. You can do little check marks next to the name sign on the sign-in sheets. And that way just hopefully will facilitate the drop-off process a little bit faster instead of waiting for 20 or 30 kids to get signed in on a roster at that point, because that will take a while. And then you can just walk the kids back to the classroom to do your morning lesson. Now, elementary team, because it is a fifth Sunday, we've kind of been talking, I don't know, I said if you guys saw the email, but I am changing up a little bit about what you guys are doing. Terry had a great idea about a photo scavenger hunt. So if you look on Planning Center where the curriculum is, there's the curriculum document, and then there's another document labeled for this weekend for you guys as well. That second document kind of has like your new schedule, because you will need some items from the original curriculum, and then we're adding in some different ones. And I honestly just didn't want to have to go back through and reformat the entire curriculum pieces and stuff like that. So those pieces are there. You will need to get the tablets from my office this Sunday for the photo scavenger hunt. I'm really excited to see what the kids get pictures of. So let me know as you read through it if you have questions, if you're not sure how something's played. I have it all in my head, but I'm not sure. Hopefully I communicated it well on paper. I'm not sure. Sometimes there's loss in translation there. So please do not hesitate to reach out and ask me if you have any questions about what actually is on there. I'm actually captaining this Sunday, so I will be around and available 100% for you guys if you need anything. There's also for everybody, so not just elementary, I have popsicles, and they're, just the tube ones where I have those, and I actually even have some popcorn, I think, in my office. So if you guys want to grab a special snack for the kids, take them outside. Let's just have fun and celebrate. I think, we've had a really great summer. I just think it's fun to celebrate. Kids love it. it's fifth Sunday. So as I look towards the fall and stuff like that, I'll be thinking and praying about, I don't know, maybe things like that, like incorporating fifth Sunday fun days or something like that. I know we've done those before in the past, but just really trying to get back into those with our schedule and everything. So if you guys have any thoughts or ideas, please let me know. So the next thing then is next Sunday, August 5th. I'm not sure exactly what this is going to look like, and I know Brandon and I still need to nail down the details, but we'll probably have some sort of something left over from our Connect camp. So, tonight is our third night. Next week, so we're only halfway through. So if kids still want to come, they can come tonight. They haven't missed out on much. Guys, we have over like 50 or 60 kids attending, which is amazing, and I'm so excited. I'm so pleased with everything that all of our volunteers are doing. Brandon did a great job putting everything together. But so August 5th, we're going to kind of use that to celebrate kind of like what the kids learned during the Connect Camp. So we're thinking some of the artwork is going to be sitting out. I don't know what Brandy's thinking in terms of the sports or the music stuff, because that's a little bit more difficult to do. But so just so you know, like that's going to be happening. So if you see stuff out, ask kids about it. If there's kids in your class who are participating in the Connect Camp, ask them about that. And then also, you guys, August 12th is the last Sunday for the kids that are entering school. So your preschoolers and kindergartners and third graders who will be in fourth grade, this is August 12th is our last Sunday. So this week I will hopefully be emailing some of you guys the list of kids in your room. So if you guys want to write any encouragement notes, I don't know, just anything to encourage the kids on their journey, just appreciate and value them for being in your classroom, I would love that. So I can provide you guys with the cards this Sunday, so you can grab them, take them home, and write them. If you guys want to all split up the list amongst yourselves, I would really, really love that. But it would just be great to have something for our kids. I mean, I usually buy Bibles and devotionals and little books and stuff like that they'll be able to pick up in the lobby. But if you have anything specifically for your kids, August 12th is when you'll want to give them to them, because August 19th, which is the day we're actually going to do the party and everything like that, that's when they get the gifts like the Bibles and stuff from us. They'll be already in their new classrooms, and so trying to track down everybody. That would be great. Preschool, shoot. Last week, I grabbed all your remotes and put them in my office. So actually preschool, that's the thing. So just so you guys know, I don't know how many of you guys know, but ABC is actually going to be leaving our building. It's really good. They actually were able to buy their own space. So we're excited and happy for them. But just preschool, just so you guys know, I've been placing your remotes in my office, and that would be helpful, I think, between now and when they leave, just to help so we know where they are on Sunday, so we're not scrambling around like, where are the remotes? They're in my office, on my desk, or in my drawer. So just make sure at the end of service you guys hand them to me, second service team, that you hand them to me, or the captains from the next few weeks. But that also means come September, and we'll send out some dates once I have some more other dates for you guys. We're going to be doing some cleanup and rearranging of the classrooms and reorganizing things, so be thinking about things you want, things you wish, what you want to do. If you guys need things purchased, do a little bit of research. Let me know numbers. I gotta look at my budget. I'm not sure where I'm at right now, so I can't just promise you the world, but I can hopefully promise you guys a few things. So just be on the lookout for that. So there is that. And then just the other thing that's been popping up, especially as we continue to grow again, is we want to be a ministry that can service families of all, with kids of all different abilities. And I know, being on the smaller side, that sometimes, we really, and I actually want to be inclusive. The reality is I want every kid to feel welcome and like they can participate in what we're doing. And I know that gets difficult when you have a child in the classroom that they're a little bit different, right? It takes them a little bit more effort to get engaged with what we're doing, or they just need a little bit more attention. So just so you guys know, if you have any kids that you feel like are that way, or you guys have already identified or something like that, we're going to be putting a little hashtag on the name tag. Oh, shoot, I thought I was going to have a name tag. Oh, well. So just so you know, so if you guys remember our name tags, it has the names, and then it has that block where it'll list out allergies for the kids. That's where the hashtag will be. So if you see the hashtag, that means that we, like either myself or one of our other leaders, we have had a specific conversation with the parent about the best ways to engage their kids. So it's kind of like what would be like an IEP in the public schools. I'm creating like a little questionnaire form for our parents to fill out. And we're going to keep that up at the captain's desk. So if you guys are struggling, if you have a child in your classroom, the reality is you guys still have to keep teaching your classroom, and you have however many other kids in the classroom that still need your attention and your leadership. But if you see a child, especially if they have a hashtag on their name tag, that needs some extra support, grab a captain. Don't hesitate, you guys. Don't tough it out. Don't make it like a battle or anything like that. especially if they're hurting you or other kids, disrupting the flow of classroom. Like those are the reasons to get your captain. So yes, but again, that hashtag will let you know, like, hey, we've had a conversation with the parent, we have a plan in place. If you guys want to know what that plan is, we can have a conversation afterwards for future reference, but it just helps, unfortunately, with the rotating teams. We just figured it would be plus to also keep some confidentiality to kind of do that. And if you guys have any thoughts towards any of that, please feel free to reach out and let me know. Or again, if you have any kids in your class that you feel like, hey, I didn't notice a hashtag on their name tag, but that might be helpful. That would just let us know. Let us know. Do not have a conversation with the parents at this point. But let me know. I will go and have a conversations with the parents. If you feel comfortable having the conversation with the parents, I still want to be present with that conversation right now, because again, I want to make sure that we're collecting the information we needed, as well as making sure the parents understand that our goal is to make sure that their kid feels included with what we're doing and not excluded. The goal of this plan is to help the kids thrive in our ministry. So I just want to make sure that gets communicated. So it's more of like a care piece from my end in terms of like, hey, how are you doing? Like support at home. Are you aware of this? Because the reality is not every parent's like, oh yeah, my kid has an IEP. Here's the plan. Da, da, da. Those parents are amazing. But there's some kid parents that are like I honestly, you guys, one of my best friends, like her son was like in seventh grade before she was willing to recognize and acknowledge that her son needed some additional support. Seventh grade, you guys. So years upon years of struggle with him, we're like, hey, yeah, so we just really, this is much more of like a pastoral thing, more than just like, okay, like, it goes deeper, I think, than just like, okay, let's fix the child, or let's just, whatever. So that's just it. So that's just why I want to be included on the conversations. I know there are some of you who are well equipped to have that conversation with parents. So I don't want you to feel like, oh, like Lindsay doesn't trust me. It's honestly not that. So plus I just want to make sure everything stays in order with our thing. So again, look for the hashtag on the name tag. Just know that means you can ask the captain if you need additional support with that child. Also, if you guys know of anybody who has a heart for these types of kids, that would want to like maybe serve in the role as like a one-on-one buddy, I actually have a few people in mind that I'm going to email. Let me know. I want to reach out to them, especially now that we have at least one that's identified and their family has been proven to be pretty consistent in terms of their attendance. I want to make sure that this little young boy is able to participate in our ministry as much as possible. So that's it. So there you go. Hashtag means they're super special. So that's it, you guys, for today. Thank you so much. I appreciate everything you guys are doing. I'm looking forward to the fall. It's hard to believe like summer's almost over. I'm crying and cheering on the inside at both times. So very busy. There's a lot more things that are happening, but I'll be sharing those over the next few weeks again, because I don't want this video to be too long. So thanks, you guys. I appreciate everything you guys are doing, and I will see you guys on Sunday. Bye.